Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, Japanese. So just look at the root words there on the board.
Yeah.
Capt and capit. So these are the two words which means head. Say for instance, capital. Capital is a word that is found from this root word. And captain.
Yeah.
So both these has to do with the root meaning head. So can you find out more words that uses this root word in this sense?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's at Simsbury High School. So if Daddy wants me to come back, I can call him and he can pick me up early, so I don't have to wait for the whole meeting to finish. That's the greatest I cried. That's why I made a team dinner. We always have team dinners the day before.
Got it?
Yeah. Wait 1 second.
All right.
I found one.
Okay? I see a racer. Why did you put your cleats on the dining table?
Oh. Never mind.
The dining room?
The word I found was like part of captain, I guess.
Caption is a word that uses this root word. And Shifney, you know what it means? Caption?
Yeah.
Mm.
Wait. Captain.
It's a headline. Say for instance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you know any other word than this? These are common words that we use, but
Um.
can you just look up this word? Decapitate.
Decapitate. Okay. To cut off the head of, behead.
Yeah, that's a word. So you have different forms of that word. Decapitation, decapitator, capitating.
Yeah.
All right. So it has originated from, as you could see, the word head. So you have, so you have the root word and its negative noun. All right. Let's pass on to punctuation.
Okay.
Just a minute. It has to do with punctuating adverb clauses using a comma.
Okay.
Yeah. Could you please read it, Jivni?
General rules. If an adverbial clause comes at the beginning of a sentence, it is followed by a comma. Example: when you talked with him, explain your responsibilities. An adverbial clause usually has no punctuation if it comes at the end of a clause. Example: many plants grow fuller after they are pruned. An adverbial clause, if it is in the middle of the sentence, is usually enclosed by commas. Example: he understood because he had studied it several hours. The scientific significance of the report.
Yeah. So you see adverbial clauses that denotes, this is the one that denotes time. See, adverbs after, when, and this is adverb of reason, because. Okay. So what is the clause, by the way? Do you remember what and is?
It's not. It's like, isn't it like not a full sentence, but it has like
Yeah.
a subject or something. It's like,
Yeah, it has a subject and a predicate, just like a sentence.
yeah.
Just look at this sentence. When the first sentence, when you talk with him, explain your responsibilities. So you talk with him is in fact complete in itself. Because we
Yeah.
added this word when, it has made this in subjection to this part, or it is dependent of this part. Explain your responsibilities. Okay, so you find that you talk with him, it's a clause. And because you have added when, it has become an adverb clause that denotes time. So when an adverb clause, the beginning part of a sentence, it's followed by comma. But if it comes towards the end, then there is no comma. But if it comes in the middle of a sentence, you have to separate that from the rest of the sentence. Okay, now here are some sentences for you to try. Could you insert commas based on the rules that we just discussed?
Okay. And wait, why is the clause not a full sentence?
Here, as I told you, this is a subordinating clause. You know what it means? Jeffney, a clause is a sentence. It is indeed a sentence. A sentence is a clause. But in certain sentences, there could be two parts. Like, say for instance, in a complex sentence, you know that a sentence could be joined together by means of a conjunction and.
Yeah.
I'll just tell you that, explain that. See, here. Just look at this sentence, Jeffney. Now, this is a sentence, or you see that this is complete in itself. It has a subject and predicate. This is the subject. This is the predicate. So you can say this is a clause. And just look at this part. This again has a subject and this is a predicate. So this again is a clause. And here you find that it is joined together by means of a coordinating conjunction. So this, what is it? It's a compound sentence. In that it has two equal parts. Both parts are of equal rank. Do you get it?
Can you? It keeps on breaking up. I can't hear you properly.
Oh, what happened?
I don't know.
I can hear you well.
Yeah.
Something wrong with the Skype? Is it clear now?
Yeah, it's clear now. It's just like while you were like.
Explaining, it was not clear.
Yeah.
So, Jeffrey, in fact, all sentences are clauses, but there could be different types of sentences based on the conjunctions that we use. It is for that reason that we learned conjunctions. Okay, so you see, if the conjunction that we use is a subordinating type, then that clause becomes subordinating clause. Is that clear?
Okay.
If the conjunction that we use is a coordinating conjunction, then that clause becomes an independent clause. Okay, say for instance, just look at these sentences. Aaron is talking, Abel is working. So the conjunction that we have used in between is a coordinating one. So both these are independent. These are clauses, these are independent. Okay, but just look at this sentences on the board.
Yeah.
Here in this part, see, like the previous sentence, this too has two parts and both have subject and predicate. You talk with him, explain your responsibility, that is you explain your responsibilities. Both these have, the sentence has two parts, but you have added this word when, So that has made it dependent. Is it confusing still?
No. Well, again. Well,
I
I kind
think,
of get it.
definitely it's because we have not discussed phrases and clauses. That's why. Okay, so we'll do one thing. I have an exercise on adjective phrases for you so that you will understand it. Okay, just a minute.
Okay.
After that, we can do this exercise so that you can understand it.
Okay.
Mm. Okay, just look at this slide. You find certain terms explained in a different way. Say, for instance, a golden crown. Just look at that word. In that, you find that this is an adjective, is it not?
Mhm.
So how did you expand it? Made of gold. So this one word is expanded into a group of words. Golden crown could be rewritten as a crown made of gold. A purple dress could be written as a dress of purple color. A white elephant, an elephant with a white skin. So this part, what does it do? It rewrites or explains, or you can say it rewords the adjective. So adjective is usually one word, and you find that the same idea is conveyed using a group of words, is it not?
Mhm.
So this is an adjective phrase. A group of words that does the function of an adjective is an adjective phrase. So can you find out the adjective phrase in the fourth set and the fourth example? The adjective and the equivalent adjective phrase, can you mark it?
Okay.
Yeah.
So jungle.
Yeah, jungle is the adjective. Which would be the adjective phrase?
Through a jungle.
That's right, through a jungle. Now, the next one.
Blue-eyed.
Yeah,
With blue eyes.
yes, that's right.
And then deserted.
Yes,
And then without any inhabitants.
yes, inhabitants. Now,
Then blink
yeah,
with no writing on it
yes,
in it.
yes,
And then
yep,
longest,
yeah,
and then greatest length.
that's right. So you see the same thought here. On both sides, the same thoughts are represented, but here on the left side you use only one word, but on the right side you use a group of words. So that's the difference between adjective phrase and adjective. Both of them does the same function in a sentence. Now, just look at this. Can you pick out the adjective phrases in the following sentences?
Yeah.
That's right. Very good. Good. As I said, this is the adjective phrase, and it qualifies the noun person.
Yeah.
Yes. Now the sixth one. Very good.